But how did you know that families would actually pay for this service? How did you know that this was a
I
service that
didn't.
families were wanting to?
100% didn't. I mean, I already had 6 businesses that had failed, and so really it was just, well, let's see if people will pay me for this service. First, I had to even realize, can the kids even see the passages on the other side when I share my screen? Because I was using Skype at the time. I had no idea if the words were going to be blurry or if they're going to be even, readable for the kids. So there were a lot of unknowns that I had when I was starting my business, but I absolutely had no idea if people would pay for my tutoring services online. However, here's what I did know. I said, I know that at that time people were paying about $50 an hour for a tutor who did not have the kind of experience that I had. At places like Sylvan. And I thought, well, if they're paying $50 an hour for a tutor, certainly somebody like me who has all this background knowledge in teaching reading and has gone for their master's, you know, steps into the door of learning absolutely everything they can about reading to get success for kids, people would want to pay 40 for me, right? And so I really just it was really a proof of concept moment, right? I just had to decide, okay, will people pay for it? Do people want it? And it wasn't until I started working with kids and I started getting those results that I was just shocked myself. You had mentioned I was able to close the gap a full year with 12 hours of instruction. And that was an eye-opening moment when I discovered that. I was collecting my data for years until I, like, landed on that one result, and I was like, "Nobody else is closing the gap this fast." Like, this is something that I really need to start telling people about, that this is possible, that we've been teaching kids the slow way all these years. They can really learn so fast, and kids that don't have, learning disabilities, they, like, go at triple speed. I'm like, "Holy cow, like, I can't believe how fast you can learn," and then I'd get my kids with, with learning disabilities, I'm like, "But you're still even making, like, incredible gains." Like, in the school system, kids are put into special ed so they can close the gap 2 years in 1 year, and we were able to close that gap in just 12 hours, just 12